Domenico Scarlatti was born in 1685 in Italy. He is known for his music, especially his keyboard sonatas. His music is still loved by many people today. He was a very important musician in the Baroque period. Scarlatti's life was full of travel and new experiences. He lived in many countries and worked for different kings and queens. His music reflects the different places where he lived. Scarlatti came from a family of musicians. His father, Alessandro Scarlatti, was a famous composer too. Domenico grew up listening to music and learning how to play instruments. When he was a child, he was very good at music. His father taught him music, and he quickly became a skilled musician. He started playing the keyboard and the violin when he was young. His talent was clear from the beginning. When he was an adult, Domenico started working in Italy. He composed music and performed for different people. He spent many years in Rome, the capital of Italy, and wrote many of his early pieces there. His music was very popular. People loved his music because it was full of energy and new ideas. Scarlatti was not like other composers. His music was different from the usual Baroque music of his time. It was more lively and sometimes even surprising. His compositions were not long like many other pieces at the time, but they were full of interesting melodies and rhythms. Domenico Scarlatti's music is best known for the 555 keyboard sonatas he wrote. These pieces were for the harpsichord, a type of piano that was popular in Scarlatti's time. Scarlatti was famous for his use of unusual harmonies and rhythms. He created music that was both beautiful and exciting. Many of his sonatas have fast and strong rhythms, which were new at that time. They were also full of interesting changes, which made them fun to play. One of the most interesting things about Scarlatti's music is that it mixes different musical styles. Scarlatti lived in many countries during his life, and he learned about different musical traditions. He worked in Portugal and Spain, where he was influenced by the music of those countries. You can hear this influence in his compositions. His music has a special rhythm and style that is different from what other composers were writing in Italy at the time. It has a Spanish flavor, with fast and lively rhythms, and sometimes it even sounds like folk music. Scarlatti used the style of the dance, especially the fandango, a popular dance in Spain and Portugal. In the 1700s, the harpsichord was one of the most popular instruments. The harpsichord is a bit like a piano, but it sounds different. Instead of hammers hitting strings, the harpsichord uses small plectra to pluck the strings. Scarlatti loved the harpsichord, and many of his pieces were written for this instrument. His music for harpsichord is still played today. Many musicians enjoy playing his sonatas because they are both fun and challenging. Scarlatti's music is full of surprises. It can change quickly, and it requires a lot of skill to play. In addition to his music for harpsichord, Scarlatti also wrote other types of music. He composed some operas, but his most famous work is his keyboard sonatas. Most of his life, he worked as a musician for kings and queens. He worked in the court of King João V of Portugal. Later, he moved to Spain, where he worked for Queen Maria Barbara. His life in Spain and Portugal had a big influence on his music. He learned many new things and was exposed to different musical styles, which made his compositions even more interesting. Although Scarlatti was very famous during his time, he was not as well known outside of the countries where he worked. After his death, his music was not as popular for many years. However, in the 19th century, people began to rediscover his music. Today, Scarlatti's sonatas are considered masterpieces of Baroque music. Many famous pianists and musicians enjoy playing his music, and his sonatas are often heard in concerts around the world. Scarlatti's music is famous for its energy and unique style. When you listen to his music, you can hear the excitement and the changes that make it stand out from other music of his time. His music is still very important for musicians and music lovers today. Even though he lived a long time ago, his compositions continue to inspire people to this day. Domenico Scarlatti passed away in 1757, but his music lives on. His works are still studied by musicians, and they are often performed in concerts around the world. Scarlatti's sonatas have a timeless quality. They continue to surprise and delight listeners with their creativity and energy. Even though he was not as famous as some other composers of his time, Scarlatti's music is now recognized as some of the best music ever written for the keyboard. His influence on music can still be heard today, and his legacy will continue for many years to come.